Hello guys and welcome back to another part of the Anarchist Modes, probably the final episode of this playthrough. So last part we did the void, and I think it was last part. I did it like a few seconds ago, I completely forgot, but we did Frostron and we did the void. And then we unlocked the new Frost Moon, which gave me a bunch of materials, which I'm looking now into what we can make. We got frostbitten scrap, which I think come from the Santa. Winter needles, which come from Never Scream, and enchanted coolants, and shattered snowflakes from the Ice Queen. Okay, this makes only a summoning weapon, so not useful for me, but sure, it exists. And we got enchanted coolant, which we can make in the spider effigy, a summoner item. And the Heart of Frost, which can be made to upgrade some weapons. I like the texture of that. That's a really cool texture. Those make this is just for upgrading some weapons. We can make that thing. We can inflict frostburn and shields. I don't know how good that will be. This sounds still a bit better, but we'll see. And we can make the Hatcher's Holiday. And we can make the Ice Pick, where we definitely need a Solar Pickaxe for, or any Luminite Pickaxe. And we can use the Winter Needles to make that. I would say it's a bit sad that we cannot make another dagger or shuriken. It's only a book, but not too bad. So I would say, give me sad weapons, and let's see what we can make. So first of all, we need those, and we make those with Soul of Frost. Okay, we need more Souls of Frost, and we need silly crystals, some more silly crystals, and a fermium, and yeah. Give me a second. Okay, we should have enough now to make. We should have enough now to make those ice hearts. We just need endothermium. We should have hopefully enough endothermium. I don't think we have enough endothermium. Okay, now we have everything we need to make 4 Heart of Frost. Okay, now those Hearts of Frost. We can use them first of all to make an ice pickaxe. We get a broken one, don't care, it's not important. Second and third, we need voidstone bars to make those weapons. So let me get some voidstone, and then I'll see you up here. Okay, I got 700 voidstone. Let's get that, because I think we need to upgrade our furnace again. And let's make a void furnace. Now that we have a void furnace, we can make voidstone bars. 4 ore per bar. And yeah, I like the texture. So note here, it's that black ore. It's a bit, I would say it's around as common as some titanium, a bit more common. Mostly down in that layer, in the lava layer. I know it's probably a bit more chilled if I didn't have like the whole map revealed, but at this point it's just a bunch of farming. I just wanna get the farming done here. So let's see. By the way, the pickaxe, I kind of like it. I would say let's make the void hammocks then. because we have the frost pickaxe and the other thing is just more range. So we can make void stone bars now, and here's where the farming really begins. I thought we had enough of those. Okay, we now have enough of those. We can make that thing and that thing. So a even stronger one. I would say we just use it. I mean, the damage reduction effect is. I don't know how good the frostburn and shield is. It doesn't sound too amazing because if it's just a frostburn, I know it's literally useless. Maybe it's better. We see, and we get data shooting a storm off. I don't know. That looks really weak. Let's see. Okay, it's homing. So I would say we still keep that book, but I use the holidays. Alright. Then out of that, those are the only two weapons out of the frost heart. We can make the eye of chaos. Let's make it right now. For real, I'm a bit excited to how this boss will turn out. I hope it's I kind of have a bit high expectations on to this boss. I hope it's a good boss. I don't want it. I want it to be too boring. I want at least a nice ending here, and we can make white armor. Theoretically, if we had antimatter, but we don't. So let's do some void. Okay, I got 3 of the 4 voids beaten. The 4th one killed. One of them killed me. We even got a void mask. Okay. So like kind of the only thing I'm wondering is how are you supposed to see that boss without boss cursor? It's just my feeling because it's super dark. Maybe a hunter potion. I should have probably used the hunter potion there. Okay, never mind. I don't know. It's a bit of a chaotic boss. I still don't really like it, but I kind of like the music. But whatever. It's not the point to keep on old bosses. I want to make the Voidic armor sets. Are the final armor sets of our playthrough. And I would say it looks really, really good. I really like that. That one is really nice. Set bonus. 2.5% increased occult healing. 25% increased max life. At low health you become near impervious to damage. 1 second. Okay, I know what impervious now means. I hope I spelled it right. Life regeneration is reduced. So I get like close to no damage, but I get also like really low life regeneration. So I'm like really hard to kill at this point. Pure Dark Artists, okay, wait, can survive a lethal damage and be revived to 300 life. A 3-minute cooldown, so 1 revive for 3 minutes. Okay. Then we don't need this die. And you know what, because I always like it, give me the reflective die. And hell yeah, that makes a good look. So this armor set is gone. I really like that one. I'm a bit sad made to let it go. I really like the look of this one, but this lava one looks also really nice. And I would say, wait, where's your reflective obsidian? It looks a bit like a reflective obsidian. It looks good. Here, give me a better look. Twilight Day. Hell yeah, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good, nice look. Hard to see, but I don't care. So yeah, we have now gotten that. So we can theoretically make nothing more, sadly. It's like the last weapons we can make, it seems like. We can make that, makes me immune to soul reaping. I still don't know what soul reaping is. I want to make the void shield because it looks really awesome. And I think the void shield is the last thing I want to make. And the vibe of also. Okay, before I cannot talk again, let me say I want to make now the void shields to upgrade my emblem. After that, I want to make the last book out of the last bosses, and then we're gonna fight the new boss. So yeah, if I don't miss anything really important here, should be just... oh. Okay, we have that. We can make that. So it should be now me farming for a bunch of items, a bunch of... Stop it. It should now be me farming a bunch of different items until we have like everything together to make everything I wanted. I'm gonna just buy here accessories if needed. Like I need a whole Hank shield. I like that. That's cool. Chipped Ankh Charm, Ankh Charm. I don't know what's the difference between it. Maybe it gives immunity to more debuffs. Okay, I just got this illumination charge. Press G to toggle like a glow effect. I don't know how good it is, so let me try. It doesn't seem too strong, but sure. I like the idea of just having something that... I like the idea of having something that helps you getting light at the start of the game, and that is definitely, I would say, definitely a starting item. You probably can get it rarely from the pink jellyfish. And yeah, nothing else to say. Also, I made my Aqua's charm. And here we need Sun Beetle shell. Let me say, I remember sun beetles spawn up in the sky. Okay, just throwing in, I farmed some crystals from Plantera, those crystal shells we need. And I got a leaf storm, which is a new weapon. And I got a stinger nettle. Poisons enemies, heals more than most other weapons. Well, missed on a few weapons there, but still I found something new. Nice. Alright, I just got all the charms. And here, like, I want to throw in, I wish you could make some of them way earlier instead of like just at the end of the game, because you need those empty charms to make all of those, and you get them dropped from the void, and that is like a post-mono boss. Some of the thing, and you don't need them up to now. I would wish that you could like maybe make that after the golem with slum of the... I would like at some, like, I wish you could make at some point like at some point of the game you could get those empty charms, and you could upgrade them into like whatever you need. Like sure, let's keep the ninja belt in here, but like not maybe make it post Moonlord when that is like only made to upgrade it instantly afterwards. Or the life charm. It's probably just all of them combined, but maybe let the life charm be made after Plantera when you, I don't know, like because of the life of the jungle, or flight charm, maybe make it after one mechanical boss. Because like extra flight is nice, but you still need to you still need to use one inventory slot just to improve your flight, or you need to use one inventory slot to improve your life, or to improve the mining speed. And mining speed would be way nice at the start of the game instead of now, when I literally don't have to farm anything else to make it, except I think only helpful for the void ore, but nothing else. Or here, increased heat resistance. I never had any problems with the heat and cold anymore. Which just feels a bit like which feels like a huge waste here. Because like I don't need no underwater swimming and stuff, or underwater breathing when I want to get something underwater, which I don't at this point because there's nothing left. I just go there and like go every 20 seconds up to get some air. Sure, the underwater breathing is nice, but it's nothing I need at this point. Or this thing, immunity to on fire. That's nothing I need immunity against at the moment. And same for fire blocks. I mean, I have wings that do that I could make way earlier. So that's like the only thing I feel like is bad about this. I wish you could make those way earlier and like combine them at the end. But it's just my feeling. That's just my thinking about this. We got a we got a bunch of them, so let's combine them into one ultimate shard, which probably does all of that together. It seems like some really extreme accessories, and we can instantly upgrade it into the void shield, which does like even more. My god, that thing is insane. So let's get a lucky token, and let's get to the goblin. He can reforge that for me to lucky. We have quite insane shield now. I think we can... No, I don't think I want a battle nurse. But I don't think we need the Frankenstein doll. I like the Frankenstein doll, but I think I need it. You know what? Just for the fun, let's make the sacrifice. Maybe it's useful now. Maybe it's useful now. Or more useful. Maybe I can use it. We still have enough void, so let's give this a reforge. I'm surprised how often you can get everything you'd always want at another point. Except for the one you want. So we have the blood rage. Let me see. Can we move that? We can move that. Let's move it. Let's move it up here. Up here it's good. I like that you can like really move them around how you want. So let's have it here. And I would say this is our final equip now. Give me a second to sort out dangerous beings too. And then I want to farm for that one too, because I want to make that book. But that should definitely doesn't take as long as the other things. Guys, you won't believe what I just got. I just got from the prototype the cerebral Displacer. Press R key, that is my key where I set it, to teleport to the position of the mouse while this item is in your inventory. It's basically a Rod of Discord with a hotkey. It works, it behaves the same, you can like use it infinitely, but it will damage you over time. But here we got it. Our Rod of Discord. Okay, there we go. We finally got the last 2 pages. It didn't took too long. It didn't really take long. It was just a bit of farming. And here we make it to boost it by a medium amount. Works in the inventory. Exceedingly Dangerous Beings Volume 2. There we have it. Let's go. So we are fully equipped now to go against the final boss. I'm going to still take potions here because there may be a really challenging boss. For real, I don't know about this boss. I don't know anything about this boss. The only thing I know is this fills now up way quicker, and it seems to give me a damage boost for a few seconds. So I don't know how good it is, but it's something. Alright, you go away. I would say we buff up. I'm quite excited now. Like, after all what we have experienced here, what will be the final boss? Okay, he has 1 million health. Oh god. Okay. Jesus. That is a hell of a boss. I for real did not expect that. But I'll take it. That was quite intense fight, I feel like. Feels like feels like really many endgame bosses. You're having a lot of good stuff. You feel like you cannot die, and then there's this boss that just nah, you're gonna die. I hardly like that. I like. I'm a bit mixed there. It's like this boss is chaotic. It's really chaotic, but once you see what he does, it's really cool. And don't need to talk about that, okay? That is my arena. It's literally garbage. With a big arena, it's definitely a more doable fight, but that was quite a cool fight. I really like that for an endgame boss. Also like the music and like some of the attacks repeating some bosses' attacks from earlier. Like only a few, but like one of the overseer with the lasers. It's a bit cool that you can dodge out of that, and then like the attack where he dashes left, right, and up, down, shooting projectiles like the corruption spirits. Let's open it. Jewel of Chaos. The maximum life scales with bonus life regeneration. Okay, what? Oh, that's interesting. Chaotic Bar. Deadly Disorder. Taboo Healer Staff. Summons a Healer Guardian to heal you. You can only have one Spectre alive at any time. Takes up 2 minion slots. Chaoplasm. Keozarith. At low health, you will regenerate large amount of health at once. In between your regeneration, you have lower defense. That's the Anarchy drop. Okay. So with quite a few items here. Let's sort those. Let's put those in here. Okay. I don't know what's, but let's first of all I want to make the Void Heart and then the Heart of Singularity. Let's make the Void Heart first. Because of the power of Anarchy, we are able to make that. Okay, we can make a few weapons here. It seems like it seems like we can make all the drops we want now. And oops, not an A. I think we still have the tablet somewhere. Okay, we can make that and we can make the tablets and that make the Heart of Singularity. Let's see what that thing does. It sounds quite nice. So at low minor improvement to all stats while the boss is alive and maximum life increased by 10%. At low health you will regenerate large amount of health at once. In between regenerations you have lower defense. Okay. Provides a low chance to take 25% less damage from attacks. This chance increases as health gets lower. This is amazing. I feel like I want to take that instead of that of Blood Rage. Okay, I think I want to switch that out for that. That seems more like an enemy item. And I don't think I want the Jewel of Chaos. I like the extra health, but I think I rather have a few other things here. But I'll take it. Now we have chaotic bars that we can place that look like literally like silver bars. And we have Chaoplasm. Let's see what this makes. Those seem to make Chaos Bloom. Permanently increases maximum mana by 20. I want to make that. That looks awesome. And Reaping Heart. I want to make a Reaping Heart. Reaping Heart sounds awesome. Nice, I'll take that. For real, I like all those. I like really all of those. That you can like override the look of your mana stars, of your health. I really like that. It's so amazing. Like probably my favorites are those ice hearts, the necromantic hearts, and the reaping hearts. I like all of them. Are all really cool. I really like this idea. Then we have a mage weapon, Tome of Chaos. Melee, a Chaos Spark. We have a dagger here again and a tomahawk. A crossbow. That sounds quite cool. We probably cannot make... No, we cannot make both. We need to make one and then I'll refight it. And see if there's something else we can maybe get. Thing is, what do I want to make? I want to make the spark. I want to make the dagger. It's been a long time since we had a dagger. So this book didn't do help anything, but I really like it. And so this bar does make this, and the bars make only that. Okay. So there's nothing completely else, only the end gear items. Let me fight it one more time because I want to get the other item too. But for real, let me get some platforms. I want to make a better arena here. Alright, so I did some stuff. I just made 2 more platforms and let me like just make the map more. So this is my platform now. Okay, it's really bad. Oh god. So this is my platform now. Let's do a refight of that boss because I want to still make the other weapon. Okay, then we got another one. Let's teleport up. We should not probably don't get anything really new. Yeah, we instantly got the tomahawks. We don't need to craft it. So let's quickly trash those. I don't want to sell them. It's the end game. I think that's quite a bunch of damage. Forceful, ruthless. Let's take ruthless and let's see how. Let's take an observer and see how good it both are. Yeah, that thing seems really strong. Okay, then... Is there anything really left to do? Not really. You know what? I want to fight the boss one more time. So let's make a speed kill here. See what the new X does. Okay, I think that refight was like really good. Because I can like get a get a final look on that and get a final feeling on that. I even saw some new stuff. Oh, let's trash those. We even gonna ban. We even got a ban hammer. Wow. We got chaos magic. Can only be used after all life fruits, increasing my life. Oh my god, I like those. I'll keep the black hearts, but all those hearts are also really awesome. So yeah, I would say then this is it for the Anarchist Modes. It was really a fun playthrough. A bunch of fun with this class. Let me see. Okay, there's staff item. We can get fake yellow bars by... Wait a second. One thing. Wait a goddamn second. That's something new. Soul of Snots. We should be able to make that thing. Wait a second. Oh, that is amazing. He drops fake hallowed bars to let me remove my pure artist's class, or like a pure class token. That is amazing. Are there more death items? No. I like that. That's amazing. So there we are at the end of the playthrough. I really hoped you liked it, and this is like my post recorded thinking about that, because for like some parts I refought some bosses to make screenshots, and then I learned some new things, or a lot of comments explaining some things, and there here are again a big thanks to Novicio for explaining a lot of things in the comments, like giving me some more knowledge about things happening, like the boss, like the Crimson boss despawning, or a lot of other things. And yeah, that's like got knowledge that I can implement at the end here. So I made myself a small list so I don't mix things up too much. And first thing I wrote up was the Anarchist mod in general. And yeah, I really like the mod. I really like the mod, playing through the mods. Felt really nice to play. Implementing like the pure class tokens or the Anarchist modes. Or like even just a starter pack with its own tools. That was really nice to have. So when we're getting to the class, like the extra class, Anarchist mod adds the new class, the Dark Artist class, or yeah, and I think I called it sometimes the Occult class. That's the Dark Artist class. I really like that one. It's a nice idea with throwing daggers and having spellbooks to heal yourself up with some of them. And yeah, like I said, healing yourself up with them in exchange for Arcturum and some of your health. It feels like more of an offensive class where you deal probably a bit more damage in general than other classes, and for that you have less defense, less health, so you cannot tank infinitely, but like you cannot tank that much, but you have like you have probably way more damage, and you can use the healing spells. I really like the idea of that. I know it's at the end it was really unbalanced, but I got told in the comments that it's like that, and I felt that by myself. But there was a comment saying that like it gets rebalanced, so like definitely weapons like the Stellar Abolition, which was like a hugely strong weapon that I could use up until the end, and even now it's like a really good weapon too. But like some weapons feel stronger than others. So for real, like in probably a few months or like when the next few updates are out, oh, my table, we'll probably feel a lot different and definitely want to replay it then there too. And yeah, I really liked it with the healing mechanic. That I really liked it that some weapons are more there for healing. Like only a few I noticed, but there are a few different things. Like also noting that I know I said that the charged end lens feels like a weak weapon. It's probably a weak weapon, except if you use it at the right point, because it's dealing extra damage to ethereal foes, and that weapon is meant to be used at the against the pillar enemies because they are all ethereal enemies. That's a thing. I don't know if you can see that, note that somewhere. What type of enemy one is, because I would definitely not thought that. But well, next thing I wrote up is Anarchist Modes, like the extra difficulty modes. I really like that one, adding some more different difficulty in the game. Like I would say the first big shocker moment where you see it's probably a bit, it's definitely different is when you summon the Eye of Cthulhu and it starts shooting lasers at you. You have a flamethrower in phase 2. It was like a small shock moment. Like what? Like also giving you the drops, like in general the essence of anarchy, making you extra items, extra weapons. It was really cool in general. Also like bosses dropping extra anarchy mode items. That was really cool too. I really like that one. And yeah, also a really nice information I got there. Because you can make the Eternal Bee, which is an infinite Queen Bee summon item with the Essence of Eternity. And if you upgrade it, and you can use that one after you defeat the Queen Bee at least once to summon her infinitely. And a nice information I got there was that the Anarchy Bee is the same thing, just you can summon her whenever you want. So you can basically make infinite summons from the start of your fight there. So you don't have to farm the summon until you beat her infinitely, which is really cool. Or like the mushroom spores, but now there's not too much with them, sadly, but still okay. It's like a lot of, there's like a few cool items, like a dash at the start of the game, which I definitely should have noticed. And a mushroom stack, probably my favorite starting weapon for the occult class, because it was just super good. Was there something else? I think Anarchist Mode, was it that you can get swag drops or like rare weapons, or even Anarchist Mode drops weapons from bosses or enemies, which is really cool. I like that. I don't know if I have one. I got like the Gazing Kunai. I got it randomly from a Eye of Cthulhu fight, which shoots 3 kunais. That is really cool. So it's like probably really rare. It's like probably really rare, but for that it's really good. And I wrote up the temperature system, which comes exclusively to Anarchist Mode. I like the idea to start that you theoretically need to watch out during boss fights for it, but sadly after I feel like after the Frost Cell I didn't really notice it too much. I don't know if I even saw it at the Wall of Flash doing something, because it was in hell and theoretically should do something there too. But the Frost Cell is like the only boss fight where I noticed it at some point doing something and being really dangerous. Afterwards it just felt like it was there but not doing anything, which I feel like is a bit sad, because you get so many items helping you against that. That's like, I feel like they're a bit too strong. Like you get a regulator you can craft, you get 2 items to power that up to make it less effective. And I feel like at the end it was just not there anymore. So that's like one thing I thought was a bit sad. Okay, then we come to the bosses, and I don't wanna go through every boss. I just wanna note out my two favorites of the mods. Or like the two favorites I remember were Queen Bee. Felt like a more intense fight than normal, and felt like a really good fight. And the second one being Golem with the laser. That was a really cool one. And here for the last fight, I would even say Keozarith. That was a cool fight, not too extremely hard, but it was still a fun fight. And we're just saying for the joke boss is the Nose of Cthulhu, and it's not even on the list here, but it's not that mechanical nose. I really like the idea of those. That was really cool, giving you like two good weapons at the point of the game where you get them. Or like some two okay good weapons. Like not completely overpowered, but still really nice to have if you need a weapon. Like even the troll with the hallowed bars, that was quite cool. And let's go through the modded bosses, because modded bosses are new bosses, and new bosses are always nice to have. First with the Frost Cell. I really like the boss fight, a nice fun boss fight with some icy theme, and also the music track was really cool. Same for the corrupt spirit. The music track was really nice, and the boss fight also was a bit simple, but was still nice. It was still a nice boss fight. And Crimson Stalker, also quite cool. I like the design of both of the evil biome bosses. Then we have the prototype, probably a bit less favorite here because it was more annoying to fight him more. It was way more boring than like other bosses because it just follows you and shoots lasers at you. And here and then spawns probes. It was really boring fight. I like the music. I mean, I like the idea of it. I mean, sure, mechanical brain, because there's also a mechanical worm. I feel like the fight may need a few different attacks there. Then we have Primordius. It's not a really hard fight, but I really like the music of that. It's definitely my favorite track of the mods. And I also like that Primordius locks you behind the moons in Anarchist Mode, so you need to defeat that boss first before you can do the moons, which I completely failed. Then we have the Overseer. I got told that he's supposed to that he's supposed to shoot more lasers at you and follow you around like that. Fine with that. I mean, it felt a bit boring of a boss fight, but sure. Then I would say that's just a boss I personally don't like that much. Other people like it probably more. But he definitely had some really cool attacks, like the vertical laser waltz, or the laser waltz where he dashes along, locking you and forcing you to dodge up, down, or backwards, I guess. That was really cool. Then we have the voids. After fighting the void, or like after editing the void episode and fighting the void a few more times, I can really say I like the boss much more after that. Personal flaw, like the invisible projectile, I wrote that down there. There are projectiles, they're just invisible in Anarchy mode. I like the teleport attack it has, teleporting you around, or the attack where it teleports itself. I noticed it teleports at the same spots always, but it's probably more random if you move around, so it's getting more crazy there. And I really liked that, was really cool. And then I have Frostron. And by the way, the music for the void was also really cool. That was a nice one. And we had Frostron. I don't think he had a custom song. I'm sorry if I am wrong there. I really like the sprite of it. I really like the idea. The only thing I didn't like there was when he spins and then changes to the spin with icicles, that he keeps the speed, making it really insane to dodge him because of knockback you might get, because of the icicles flying random around. That was a bit annoying, but otherwise nothing more there. And we have Kiersarf, the final boss of the mods. And the only thing I didn't like there was the black projectiles that can make rain and shooting at you, that home in on towards you and disappear after a short time. They were really hard to see. I may find that was a bit wrong by running away from it instead of just keeping it in one place more. But I feel like the only thing there is that they are really hard to see, and I miss them super often. Otherwise, afterwards of seeing him, I really like that. He spawns those two eyes, one attacking you and one healing him. I didn't notice that in the playthrough. Then he shoots like he's this phase where he shoots 4 white fireballs, where I just noticed the last one is homing in on you. That was really cool. And yeah, felt really good. It felt really okay for a final boss fight. Yeah, then I would say that's mostly it. I hope I didn't forget anything. And I'm really looking forward to play that in another class. I wanna see some of the other weapons. Like some of the other weapons sounded super cool, like the mage weapons or the summoner scrolls, like giving you spell slots and stuff. And that sounded really cool. And yeah, I also like looking forward in what the mod will have, like probably a few months or somewhere. So when the mod gets a few new updates, probably getting a lot of good stuff. So yeah, then if I cut it out, then I would say thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the series, and see you guys on the next video. Bye.